Hello everyone, my name is Ivor Warren, recruitment specialist here at ExposeU and also the founder, where we've done over $30 million worth of scholarship offers year to date. I'm coming to you today because we are holding master classes all summer starting May 14th. Going from May 14th, from every Wednesday all the way until the end of July, we will hold a master class which is free to help you, the parent, the coach, the student athlete, understand the whole recruitment process and the landscape and how to make sure that your kid gets the best opportunity, the best chance to receive a scholarship offer. Now, my background is education, so I'm taking my education background, which I'm considered one of the best teachers here in the state of Texas, to apply those skills that I have inside of the classroom to the presentation, so that when you leave the presentation, you will not have any questions about what steps you need to take, whether they are whether your student athlete is a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, and so on, or if some of you parents get in that want to get in early and understand this thing, whether they are in the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. So I'm going to take those concepts and things that I do in the classroom to yield me high test scores and time to this presentation that is absolutely free to make sure you understand the landscape of the recruitment process is now. Now you got the NIL deals, you got all kind of stuff going on. You got coaches going into the portal. So you need to know and understand how to put your kid in the best position to get their scholarship offer early, so that they can get the offer and exposure and the different techniques that we use to get your student athlete to every coach in the country via social media or either via email services that we use as UX design, which we'll go over inside of the presentation. So to give you a little bit of background of what we'll cover to make this thing super simple for parents that's trying to get this information. That's why I'm making it absolutely free, doing 14 dates across the summer from May 14th all the way to July, every Wednesday from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. So because I'm here in Houston, you will be able to log in via Google Meets, and we'll go through this thing, answer any questions, because even on the form, I want to differentiate every time I have a session and I have different questions. I make sure that I'm going to address what those potential. That's a whole nother thing that a lot of people have been missing, okay? Been missing out on. Common misconceptions, which is only the best get recruited. That's not true, all right? And then you got coaches only look at athletes in big programs. That's not true. I got a database full of programs from every sport, and I'm looking at all these sports that do recruiting. I'm looking at the pictures. I'm on the sites. I'm looking at all this stuff. You tell me your kid can't play for some of these schools, or the pictures and the times that I'm seeing, or the stats that I'm seeing. Yeah, there's some opportunities out there if you do it right. Athletes should only focus on one sport. That's another big myth that we'll get into. As far as the whole process from start to finish, social media, what should be on there, what shouldn't be on there, highlight films, how to get the highlight films. We're not just going to go into highlight films on Huddle and all of that. So if you got a high profile athlete, for example, we want to take that highlight film off of Huddle, put it on YouTube, and you get the clicks. Because if we get over 1 million clicks, your student athlete gets paid. So these are the things that I'm going to go over. Building strong athletic profiles, importance of academics, because there's some things in the academic world that I'm going to introduce you to there to put you in the best position possible, and why I am talking about these things. I want to make sure that when that profile goes out, your student athlete has the best profile in the country. That's what my goal is with every client that I work with and all of that. So I want to make sure that you understand that. Creating exposure. That's where ExposeU come in, and we'll go into detail about some of that stuff. And then engaging with coaches, effective communication, building relationships, understanding the coach's perspective. And then your final tips will be realistic and patient about certain things, because this portal has put a wait period on good athletes. So be patient in your recruitment process, because if you don't hear nothing back week to week, it might be because they're in the portal looking, and then okay, they're done with the portal, now let's go to the high school or the junior college or whatever the case may be. All right, and then you're seeking guidance, which that's where I come in again. But I'm going to break this thing down to minute levels and build you all the way back up to college. So I like in the classroom, I like to take the simplest form of whatever I'm teaching and put the building blocks back on it, and that will yield high test scores. So I want you to have high test scores with ExposeU and understanding this process, taking all your worry off, and not understanding this, not understanding that, and having to work a full-time job and doing all these things. It's a lot of great things in there for coaches. So just hop in the Zoom. We'll do an hour, question and answer part of the hour, and then and also don't forget, you're gonna get your free recruitment workbook from ExposeU. That's free. I put it together, broke it down, so it gives you a play-by-play. We got QR codes in it so you can get your NCAA numbers, all kind of stuff. So see you inside the Zoom starting May 14, 2025, going all the way to July, the end of July. So see you there. If you got any more questions, hit me up. Just hit the link. Sign up to what day works for you, what Wednesday works for you from 7 to 8, all right, Eastern time. So let's get started. Make sure you take a look at the dates because I made the flyers going to flash.